Okay, so thanks for being here. Rosa, lovely to see you. Terme, great to see you. Good morning. 60 Up Kim, thanks for being here. I wish I could see everybody that's on because I can see there's more people there than the messages that are sent in. But if you're there, thanks so much for being here. Today is Thursday. It's an intermediate level workout day. It's going to be pretty intense, but simple. It's a simple intense. We're not going to go crazy today. And we're going to move a little bit faster through some of the exercises. So remember, go at your own pace. If you need to slow down, step off, get your water, anything you need, then make sure that you look after you. Because if I was there, I'd be making sure that you're doing things exactly best for you. So you now be your best coach and make sure you look after you. We will be using the short bands today. So make sure you have your short bands available, and we'll be moving into that towards the end of the workout. Okay, so first question I have, and I don't know. Hey Charlene, how are you? Good morning, nice to see you here. Last Friday, I left you guys with a challenge to reach out to somebody and let them know how you're feeling about your progression, to add energy to their life and continue to, spread the energy that you're having in your results. So I'm just wondering how that went, how the outreach went, whether you spoke to anybody, and whether that speaking empowered you. You felt great about what you're succeeding in and the challenge you're taking on to make your life better. So that's my first thing. But today I want to talk a little bit more about self-love. If I asked you, what do you love? Tell me some of the things that you love. You'll see things like, I love my family. I love coffee. For a lot of you, first thing in the morning, I love, going outside. But we're so busy giving our love to other things instead of giving our love to ourselves. So the two most valuable things that you have in life for yourself is your brain and your heart. If either of those two are missing, there is no more life going on. So we've got to make sure that we cherish and hold on to the things that are really feeding us and creating our own strength and individuality and power. So it's a little challenge I'm going to do off of the Sundays challenge. And again, I know I spoke about this before about the we're on Facebook, the YouTube experiments where you give love and you see things flourish. I think we talked about that on Tuesday. And then where you don't give love and things begin to fall apart. So what I want you to do, this is my challenge for you, is every morning, wake up, and before you get out of bed, put your hand, good morning, Diana. Every morning before you wake up, I want you to put your hand on your head, close your eyes, and tell your brain that you love it. Give self-love, because if love flourishes and grows a greater strength, let's strengthen up the things that are giving you life. So wake up in the morning, put your hand over your head, close your eyes, and tell your brain you love it and that you're so powerful. The strength of your body, everything comes from your brain. So give yourself love. That's my challenge for the next 7 days, is when you wake up in the morning, tell your brain that you love it. Tell your brain that you're really smart. And then at the same time, once you've done that, put your hand over your heart and tell your heart that you love it. Tell your heart that it's powerful, that it's strong, because that again will help strengthen and build the heart because you're giving it love. So as much as we love the external things and cars and homes and flowers and coffee and bags and shoes and all the different things, let's start giving love to the things that really give us life. So that's my challenge for you. And I hope that you take it and try it. I do it regularly, and it's amazing how much stronger I feel in my own power, in my own strength. And that's why I want to share it with you, because I want you to feel everything that you are. So with that said, I'm going to get on with the workout today. I'm going to grab my gloves, put these on, make sure you have your water, make sure that you have your short bands. I'm going to do something a little bit different today with the start up. So again, when you wake up in the morning, first thing you want to do is get up and get out of bed and feel that strength when you get on the floor. So this is how we're going to start today. I'm not going to kick the camera today. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Water goes to the side. So this is what we're going to do. Rock the board side to side. There you go. Now, first exercise, balance on your right leg. Just lift the leg up, the left leg up, and just feel that balance. Now, this is a little bit harder than it seems, because we haven't even warmed up the feet yet. Good. Change legs straight to the left leg. So like I said, when you get up in the morning, you haven't had time to warm up. You've got to have that balance straight away. Good. Change legs. When you step out of bed and you start walking, you don't want to take 5 minutes to warm up. So today, we're going straight into balance exercises on the ground. Good. We've changed leg. Your left leg's on the ground, right. Good. Now what I want to do one more time, put your fingers on top of the board if you can. Find that balance and see if you can take your hands off so the brain is immediately integrated into your stance and into your balance. Here, fingers, hands off. Can you find that balance straight away? There you go. Just hold it, hold it. Good. Come down. Just a little walk behind. So again, that's what we want to do is test, because that's a great test to find out where your balance is without taking the warm-up time to go. Good. Let's go into a little tap on the board. I just looked down at my board and I can see my water bottle was leaking. Not enough to make it wet, but I can well, make it wet, yeah, but not puddles. There you go. Good. Nice and easy. Now lift the knee higher and down. So we're up and down. Good. Now I want you to lift your leg and tap it over and down. So we go up and over. I don't know if you guys remember the song Come On Eileen from Dexy's Midnight Runners back in the 80s, but I remember there was a dance move doing this. I suddenly feel like that dance move they were doing. Good. Excellent. Good. Last one on each side. Left. Good. Bring it down. Just shake those legs out. We've got going pretty quick today, but again, go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me. If you want to go slower, go slower. Good. All I want you to do from here now is a little knee bend, hands, down, up. 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 Good. Shake those legs out. We're going to be jumping up onto the, well, not jumping, although we could jump. I'm going to do that one day. But for now, we're going to step up onto the board. All I want you doing is stepping up on 2 and 2. And let's just get that nice relaxed rock going. Getting the energy in here. There you go. Now what I want you to do is push onto your right leg and lift your left and hold it. Again, we're going back to balance. And rock. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a challenge in here. We're going to just warm up. Are you ready? Now step on the left side, lift your right leg and find that balance. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to say which foot you're going to step on and rock. So if I go right, you've got to go right and find that balance straight away. You ready? Let's rock. If I say left, you go to your left. Good. Nice, relaxed rock. Left. So you push left, lift the right. And rock. And right. So push in here. Good, and back. So what I want you to do here as we begin to warm up is I want you to go as quick as you can now onto that foot. So if I go left, you're going to push back to the left really quick. Again, safely, going at your own speed. Are you ready? Right. Good, and back down. We'll just find that balance. Left. Good. Left. I just saw a little lizard run past the window. Good. Left. Good, and again, rock it down. Right. Oops. Good, and rock. Good, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change where your foot position is. So if I say right 1, you'd move your foot to right 1. And your left would stay. If I said left 3, you'll move your foot to left 3, and you'll be rocking side to side. So let's go back to 2 and 2. There you go. Right 3. So my right foot goes to 3, and I'm rocking. Left 1. Right 1. So I move my foot. It's a little easier for me because I'm thinking of it and doing it at the same time. Left 3. So there I'm just pushing, feeling the different strength on the left 3. My right leg on number 1 is working hard. Good. Left 2. Right 2. There you go. Now, if I don't put a number next to it, and this is a little competition again, if I don't put a number next to it, you have to lift and balance. So if I go right 1, I'm here. But if I go left without a number, I have to lift my right leg. So now I'm having to balance in there. So let's go back to 2 and 2. And again, take your time, make sure you're listening and get it. It's just a fun little challenge to get you going. Right 3. Left. Right 2. Right. Left 2. Right 1. Left 1. Left 3. Left 2. Left. Right 2. Right. Left 1. Left. And back on 2 and 2 and just rock. These are just to get your brain integrated, get your body working in here as well, keeping it nice and smooth. Okay, what I now want you to do is go on the 2 and 2 and just rock. Good, now bring both feet to 1 and 1 and rock. Keep the knees bent, make it more about the hips shifting side to side, but my body stays in the middle. Good, that little skiing motion. Good, 2 and 2. Again, trying to keep the body in the middle, centered up here, eyes up, head up, shoulders back, working on those back muscles. Good, 1 and 1. There you go, good. Now bring your right foot up to your left knee and find the balance. Now change, put the foot back on 1, lift and bounce. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. So push, lift, push, lift, push, lift. Doing great. Push, lift, and push, lift, push, lift, push, lift, and down. Just rock side to side. Okay, because this is intermediate, we're going to go on to this just a little bit faster. What I want you to do now is start padding the feet. That means you're padding the feet, you go from toe to heel, just walking in here. So we go toe to heel, just back into here. There you go. Toe to heel, and let's start going into a little bit of a run. So again, moving just a little faster with the feet, but you're still padding the feet. That means it goes toe through the ball of the foot, all the way to the heel, and then as you lift up, you lift the heel first, and the toe comes off last. So you go heel, toe, toe, heel. Good. Can we go a little bit faster? Again, this is warming up pretty quick today. There you go, good. Come back to stop. Now what I want you to do is step off of the board, and we're going to do the same thing. Just a little toe pad, right? So we're just going toe, heel, heel, toe, just working through here, nice and easy. The reason we're doing this now is we want your body to get used to moving off of the board. The board is here to enhance everyday life, not to stay on the board. Good, rest. Step back up on 1 and 1, and just rock. We're cooling down a little bit. Not going too fast. You will see we will be moving our feet a little bit faster in a while. So this is warming your feet up. Good, and come back to the pad, nice and slow. Just lifting and padding. I feel nice and soft. There's no impact on here. I'm literally just tapping the board and bringing my heel down to it. So my toe taps the board, my heel comes down. Good, and speed it up just a little bit. There you go, a little bit faster. Good, can we go a little bit faster, or bring your knees higher, whichever you want to do. There you go, good, 10 seconds. We're coming down. You're doing great. I'm sure you're doing so much better than when we first started this, because consistency in doing the work is all it's about progression, provided we're doing it smart and right. Good, rest, step back off the board. And all we do is just pad the feet. Pad the feet, there you go. And can we go into just a small little run? Again, almost no impact. Your feet are just lifting up. Think of lifting those knees. And you're working through here. Good, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. I'm gonna get some water real quick. Obviously the heart rate's gone up. I was about to get on the board and then realized I'm getting a little dehydrated, so make sure you take care of you. Okay, we're gonna step back up and we're gonna put the right foot on number 2 and the left foot on number 3. Right foot on number 2, left foot on number 3. And all I want you to do is just rock side to side. You'll feel a little bit more pressure on your right leg. And again, try and keep your body in the middle. It can move a little bit, but let the legs do the work. Also, don't let the knee come in to push. Try and keep the knee in a great alignment. There you go. Good. Now I want you to find your balance. You'll find about 65% of your weight is going to be on your right leg, but you have to have pressure on your left. There you go. And rock side to side. Keeping your feet, right foot is on number 2, left foot is on number 3. There you go. Good. And find your balance. It's all about weight adjustment and feeling pressure points so that you can be perfectly balanced. If you feel comfortable, put your thumbs on top so you can grab the pole, or take both hands off and feel where that balance is. Okay, good. Let's bring the left foot to number 2, take the right foot to number 3, and we're gonna rock side to side. Again, trying to keep the body as much as possible in the middle, keep the knee turned forward or straight forward. Don't let the knee come in and be moving in and out. Let the knees bend and feel the strength of pressure pushing with your left leg. There you go, good. Now come and find your balance. And it's pretty crazy. Well, it's not crazy, it's incredible, actually fascinating how one side of the body sometimes can find the balance faster than the other side. Good, and rock side to side again. Here you go. Right foot on number 3, left foot on number 2. Feel that strength. I can feel my quad muscle working, strengthening up. This will help with going up and down stairs, getting out of a chair, having the strength to walk further for longer. Good, and find your balance. Keep those shoulders back, head up. So again, engage those upper back muscles to squeeze, which again helps that posture. Good, I'm a little off on this side. Good, and rock side to side. 3 and 2. Right foot on 3, left foot on 2. We're gonna go one more time. Are you ready? And find that balance. Have to really allow that proprioceptive connection, the brain feeling the pressure points and where they are being sent back from the feet through the body to your brain to know where to adjust. Good, I found it. Feels good. Good, push down with the left foot, bring both feet to 1 and 1 and just rock out. Good, so we're gonna go back into a more daily position, if that makes a more natural position. I'm gonna take your right foot, leave it on number 1, take your left foot to number 2. So my left foot is on number 2, right foot is on number 1. So again, this is more of a walking position where I'm walking down the street and maybe I step either side of something. There's a rock, there's a gap, there's a hole. So I'm slightly off center with one foot. So again, you'll feel more work on your right leg. Now come and find your balance. You know that feeling when you just get it and it feels perfect and you just feel so stable and solid, and then the board goes off on its own again and you're having to adjust. Good, and rock side to side. We're going to go 2 times each side. There you go, and find your balance. Again, you'll find about maybe 70% of your weight now is going to be on your right leg, and then a pressure on the left to stop it. If I took the pressure off the left, the board's going to go. So try and find that balance, hold it, hold it. Take your hands off if you want to. Be ready to grab the poles if you want, even just your thumbs can reach around and grab. There you go, good. So what I want you to do now is take your right leg to number 2 and take your left leg to number 1. And now we're gonna find we're working the left leg. And I can feel these muscles, they've been working today. I'm just rocking side to side. Again, about 70% of the work is going to be done with your left leg now. And find your balance. I'm not quite there. There you go, good. Holding it. And rock side to side again. Rocking side to side, nice and easy. And last time, find your balance. So again, we're really tapping in to an extra strength of feel because we're not feeling both sides evenly. We're having to adjust. So my left side has to have more pressure than my right. I'm not saying that to be even, but my brain is figuring out left and right pressures at the same time instead of just one body position. It's great training for balance. Good, and take your left leg back to number 2, and we're just gonna rock side to side. Oh, I can feel those legs. So as we're doing this, I want you to start just doing a little butt kick in here. As you push on one leg, lift the other up, and just feel that little bit of a stretch down the front of the quads. Again, shoulders back, nice and tall through the spine. Just loosening those legs up. You're doing great, because this is not, it sometimes can look easy and people go, oh, the 60 up balance, well, it's so easy and it doesn't look like a challenge. But we all know this is a great challenge. Okay, so what I want you to do now is just rock side to side. We're almost done with the leg workouts for today. Now come and find your balance. Again, we're figuring out, I've got to check my foot positions, make sure both are perfectly on 2 and 2. Now we're just going to a little squat. So bend your knees, stick your butt out, go into a little squat, hold it there, and come up, go up on your toes. Come back down. Try not to let the board touch the side, butt goes out, go into a small squat. Hold that position. Thumbs if you like, hands if you like. Bring it back in, come up, go up on your toes. Again, when you go up on the toes, try not to let the board touch the side. Even if it begins to wobble, try and correct it before it touches the ground. Good, butt goes out, go back into a squat position. Good, hands off if you'd like. Ready to grab those poles if you need, come back up, go up on your toes. You'll feel the pressure really on the big toes, on the ball of the joint, on the ball of your foot, sorry, right at the joint where the big toes are. Come back down, good. Now push on the left foot and step off. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Again, today is about the ground. Making sure that you can transfer the board workout to the ground. So find a position as if your feet were probably 1.5, maybe just, slightly wider than just 1 on 1. Stick your butt out and go into a squat. Hands off. Feel how solid you feel on the ground. Come back up, now go up on your toes. When you're on your toes, can you take your hands off? Find that balance, come back down. Butt goes out, we go into a squat. Hands off, feel the strength. I'm stepping out of the chair or standing up from the chair. I go up on my toes, I might want to reach something up in the top of the cupboard or the garage. Good, come back down last time. Go into a squat. Feel that strength, feel the strength in your quads. Good, can you take your hands off? Now what I want you to do, if you feel comfortable, now just stand up without holding onto the poles. We'll do that one more time, go into a squat. Imagine this is the final part of getting out of a chair. I'm here, can I go a little lower? Good. Now I'm just gonna stand up out of the chair. Now, can I go up on my toes without touching the poles? I'm gonna hold it there. Now from there, if you feel good, put your hands in the air and bring them to the poles. Go flat foot. One more time, go up on your toes. Feel the right pressure points. You might roll your feet just a little bit, but hold it there. Take your right hand up as if you're reaching something. Take your left hand off. Good, bring them back down. Take your left hand up and take your right hand off as if you're reaching. Good, and come back down. Very good. I can feel my calves working, so very quickly, push the board to the right. Take the right foot and put the ball of the foot on the edge of the board. Your heel is on the ground and just feel that stretch of the calves there. Good, just getting that stretch out the way. Very good, change sides. Take the left foot, put the ball on the edge of the foot, on the ball of your left foot on the edge of the board, put your heel on the ground, and then just push forward slightly so you feel that stretch in the calf. Very good. Okay, and step back. Shake those legs out. Okay, we're gonna turn and face sideways on the board. I'm gonna turn the angle of the board just a little bit so you can see front and back. What I want you to do is step sideways, so put the side of your, or the arch of your foot right over the middle of the red in the middle of the board, and just go into the side position here and just rocking back and forward. Now if you look, if I turn the board back, notice how my body isn't moving. I'm pressing with my toes, pressing with my heels, pressing with my toes, pressing with my heels. My body is staying where it's at. Now to do this, make sure you're tight in your core. Make sure your knees have a bend to them. If they're straight, you'll have to push with your hips. So make sure those knees are bent. Push with the heel, push with the toe. With the heel, with the toe. Just nice and easy, pushing back and forward. There you go, nice and smooth. Now come and find your balance. What we're training here is we've gone side to side and trained the little toe and the big toe pressure and everything between. Now we're training the heel pressure and the toe pressure to be able to try and find that perfect moment that if we begin to have too much pressure on the front, we can push back a little bit and stay safe. Or if we're leaning back too much, we can push off the heel and find the forward motion. They are good. What I want you to do now is just lift your feet, but make sure the weight is back. In other words, my heels are on the board, so it's like I'm walking uphill. There you go. So again, feel the board is back, my body is upright, I'm tight in the core, and I'm just walking, and you'll see I'm slightly behind the middle. Now what I want you to do is push the board forward slightly. Take a couple of small little movements forward so you're on that side, and just lift your feet as if you're walking downhill. You'll notice it's a very small decline in here, but again, your brain is figuring out where the pressure is when I'm walking downhill. Good, now hold there. What I want you to do is take your left leg and place it back on the number 2. So if I looked at the number 2, I'm level with the number 2, and take the right foot and place it by the number 2. So my toe is pretty much by the pole. Now just rock forward and backwards. We're not quite as wide as a 3 and 3, but again, just pushing forward and backwards. If you notice, my body isn't leaning. I don't want to lean forwards and backwards. I want to build the strength in my legs and keep my core, keep my center as stable as possible. Good, now find that balance. Your back heel will be up. You won't have your back heel flat on the board. And again, just find that balance. Good, and rock forward and backwards. Now today, we're not going to change feet. Push back on the left leg. Bring your right leg back to the number 2. Take your left foot forward to the number 2. And then just rock forward and backwards again. When I say we're not going to change feet, we are going to change feet. We're not going to change direction of our body. We're not going to face the other way today. Just nice and simple. Make sure your foot position's good, your body's upright, your core is strong, your head's up. I got to work on those shoulders. I was here, pull those shoulders back so I feel nice and tall and strong. Now find your balance. Let that brain kick in and feel the perfect pressure point. And it's great when you get it, even if you begin to lose it a little bit, the brain is working non-stop in figuring out your balance points. Good, and just rock forward and backwards. What I want you to do now is bring your right foot slightly forward to the middle, bring your left foot back, and now from this position, just step off the side. So I step off the back and I go to here. Now, I told you we're going to be doing some fast footwork. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to move the board back a little bit so that you can see more of what we're doing. Move the water out the way. So now what I want you to do is stand on the side of the board. So you'll go to your right hand side of the board and face across. Your left foot will come up. Your right foot will come up. Your left foot pushes forward. You're going to step and you're going to turn back. We've done this before, but we're going to change it a little bit today. So the foot closest to the back of the board goes on first. It's on the red mark. The next foot goes in the middle. The next foot goes to the front. And then you're going to turn with quick little feet going across. So I go up, up, across, quick little feet turn, up, forward, So what we're training here is the ability, I'm going uphill, I begin to suddenly have my weight go forward, I pull back, and I'm able to save myself. So I'm up, up, falling forward, I move my feet. Okay, so now we're going to adapt this a little bit, because I know we've done this one before. You're now going to step up, up, begin to go forward, step off, and all I want you to do is a small little run round the back of the board again. If you need to, when you're going across, you can hold on to one pole, hold on to the other, and come back again. Are you ready? So go up, middle, begin to fall, turn to the front of the board. Now when you're facing, a quick little run to the other side, and back in again. Here we go, you go up, middle, I'm falling forward, I save the fall, and now I'm going to run back to the other side again with quick small feet. Again, hold the poles if you need to. I'll do it this one. Up, here, begin to fall forward, hold the pole, change hands, quick little feet, I'm here, and I'm back in. Last time going across. Up, forward, begin to go, quick little feet, and then I'm going to come back to the middle and stand there. Now we want to go the other side. So we step here, I'm on the left of the board, my right foot goes up first, I'm here, I'm beginning to fall forward, I turn my feet, and now I'm going to run back to the first side, small little steps again. Here we go. Right foot, left, I'm beginning to fall forward, I speed my feet up, and now I'm going to run back to the other side of the board again. Good, we go again. Up, middle, beginning to fall forward, speed my feet up, and now I'm going to run back to the other side, small quick little steps like we were doing before. 2 to go. Up, I'm leaning back, I begin to come to the middle, I fall forward, I quick little feet off the board, I hold on, and now quick little steps running back again, and last time. Up, middle, falling forward, quick little feet, back around and come back to the middle. Good job. Just rock it out side to side. Okay, here we go. We're going to change up now, and we're going to head to the short bands. I've got the black bands today. It's the first time I've used these in class. These are the highest resistance bands. It's good for me to get to practice with them. I'm going to move the board slightly forward. You ready? And what I want you to do is go and change the poles. We've got about 8 minutes left of class. So go back in, change the bands, put the bands in, bring the poles to the inside. If you haven't done it before, just take the bands off. I don't have my clip key. That's not good. I took the clip key out when I was doing some testing the other day and forgot to put it back in. Luckily, I was able to push my fingers in and go. Okay, so we got some workouts today. Bicep workout, I'm going to give you another minute to do because obviously you may have to have gone and got your bands. I don't want you to miss out. And then changing the poles to the inside as well can take a little bit of time. I think I've done this a couple of times before. So we're going to start off today with bicep curls. And we're going to go on 2 and 2. We're going to start with just the right arm, the left arm, and then we're going to go both arms if you would like to. So we're only going to do 10 on each side. That'll be a total of 20 reps. We're going twice through, 20 reps for each arm. So let's go ahead, grab the right hand side, find your balance on the board, and we go 10 curls. Are you ready? 1, man, this is some resistance. 2, and 3, keep that balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, focusing on that balance at all times. 10, good, place the band back. Let's go to the left side. Keep it nice and smooth and slow. There's no need to rush through these. Find the balance, here we go. 1, 2, 3, squeeze that bicep. 4, getting stronger. Oops, lost my balance. 5, go back to balance. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good. So what we're going to do now is, for those of you that feel confident enough, we're going to do 10 reps. That'll be both arms. If you still feel unconfident and letting go, hold on to one hand, we'll go back to single arms, and at 5, I will tell you to change your arms. Are you ready? So I'm going to grab both of these, and again, if you're trying this and you feel off balance, you can just drop them to the ground. So I just drop them to the ground and grab the poles if you need to. Are you ready? Stepping up, we got 10 or 5 on each arm. Here we go, and go. 1, 2, keep that balance. 3, 4, 5. Now if you're doing single arms, change the bands up. Go from the right arm to the left arm, and here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, keep that balance, and 10. There you go, good. Put the bands back down. Shake one arm out if you need to, hold on. Shake the other arm out. I can feel that these black resistance bands, ooh, maybe I'll go back to the blues. I can feel that work going through the biceps. Okay, the next ones we're gonna go across now. We're now gonna take the right arm, keep your feet in 2 and 2, and this is strengthening for what I call the grandchild lift. Your grandchildren are gonna be coming up, so all you're gonna do is take it across and down. So your arm is slightly bent. Think of lifting from the shoulder across here and lifting your hand up. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. We'll just go 8 on here. 7, last one, 8. There you go, good. Change arms again. Arm is slightly bent. Think of lifting from the shoulder as if you were lifting your grandchild in front of you. Find your balance, 8. Here we go. 1, 2, take it across. 3, it's almost going in line with the center of your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good, so put the band back down. We're now gonna do both arms at the same time if you feel confident, or go one arm at a time. We're only gonna go 8 again. But again, what we're looking for here is, if you get unconfident, drop those bands, grab the poles. And if at 4, you're doing one arm, I'll tell you when to switch. So again, great exercise. I know my mother back in England, I think she has about 18 or 19 grandchildren. And I want to say 4 or 5 great-grandchildren. So I could be a little bit off there, but I know she's got a lot of lifting to do. Okay, find your balance. I'm gonna go both arms. Go into a very slight knee bend, and here we go. Lift up, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. If you're going one arm, change arms. Are you ready? Arms are changed, bring it across your body. 5, and 6, and 7. Keep that balance, balance, balance down, and up. 8, good. Come and put the band back down again. Shake that out. Good, roll those shoulders back. You'll feel the work in the front no different. If I was there and picking a child up, it's gonna be this part of my body that has to be strong. My legs will help with the lift. My core has to be strong, but if my balance is off, I can go down with that child as well and hurt us both. So we wanna make sure you stay safe and strong so you can look after the most precious things in your life. Good, just rocking side to side. Okay, last one we're gonna do today, we're going back to the bag lift, but we're gonna go a little bit different on this one. I want you to take your left foot and move it to number 1. Take your right hand onto the band, so we're on a 2 and 1. And all I want you to do is bend down slightly and lift the bag, and try and keep that balance. Bend down and lift the bag. So you'll feel most of the weight is on your left leg, and just bend down, keep that balance, lift, small knee bend, lift, small knee bend, 2 to go. Lift and down and lift and squat. Good, put the band back. Now the reason I have this exercise is a lot of the times when you're bending down to pick up a bag, you want to strengthen the opposite side, so as you lift up, the bag doesn't take you over. We're going to change this up in a minute. So take your right foot to number 1, your left foot to number 2. There you go, good. So you squat, and then you're going to lift the bag. Squat, lift the bag. Remember, your right foot is on number 1, your left foot is on number 2. So I'm leaning away from the bag with my weight. 3. Oops, find your balance. Keep working on that balance on my right leg, strength. 5. Here we go, 3 to go. 6 and 7 and 8. There you go, good. So what I want to do now is we're now going to change it up. Put your left foot to number 1, your right foot on number 2, and this time I want you, as you're lifting up the bag, I'm going to lift up and just carry it forward slightly. But from the side, you'll see I'll lift and then move it forward as if I'm putting it on a table. Are you ready? Here we go. Up and down. Oops, I totally you wrong. Let's do it again. Up, forward, and down. Squat to lift up the bag. Lift up, forward, and down. Squat to lift up the bag. We're just going to do 5 of these. And over and down. I'm going to keep my balance. Squat, lift, put the bag on the table, and down. Last one. Squat, lift the bag on the table, and down. Change arms. Here we go, 2 and 1. Are you ready? Find your balance. We go into a small squat. Lift the bag, place it on the table, and down. 1. Squat. Lift the bag, place it on the table, and down. Squat. Lift it up, put it on the table, and down. That's 3. We go 2 more. Up. Keep that balance. We're just constantly fighting balance, but you're doing great. Up, forward, keep the balance, down, place the bands back. Okay, so we've got one more exercise to do here. Last one on the bands, and then we're done with the intermediate workout. So, I'm gonna have to go and stop my timer because we're almost out of time. There you go. So last exercise, it's been over 40 minutes today. Both bags at the same time. Now again, if you want to and you feel more confident, just go 1 foot at a time. But one of the things here to remember is that as I lean back, the bands will actually help stabilize me as well. So come into a squat on both arms coming up. Come and stand, lift. That's 1. I'm bending down. 2 bags of groceries, 2. Bend down, picking up the laundry, 3. All the fun things we do in life. And bend down, and 4. And bend down, and 5. We're gonna go to 8. 6, keep that balance down, come on, work the balance. Balance always comes first. Down, find the balance. 7, and down, up, shoulders back, 8. Good. Push on the right foot so you're solid and place the bands back onto the hooks. Good, just rock it side to side. Roll those shoulders back. Good, it's been a lot of work on the upper body today. Roll them forward. There you go. Step back off of the board, right foot off, left foot. Shake them out. I'm gonna move forward just a little bit more. Good, just shake those arms out. Shake those shoulders out. Good. What I want you to do, hold on to the board. Let's go to some butt kickers in here, just to loosen up those quads. Then we go into a quad stretch. Good, so here, hold on, let the board touch the left. Slide your hand down your thigh under your knee. Lift the knee up, grab the ankle, and a little bit of a stretch in there. There you go, good. And bring it back down, change arms. Again, push the board to the right, feel solid on the pole. Take your hand, slide it down until you touch your left knee, lift the left knee up, and you'll feel your shin go into your hand. Just pull that leg back, feel that stretch. Doing great. Feel that stretch. Good, shake the leg out. We're gonna do the right side again. We did a lot of quad work earlier today. We stretched the calf, but we haven't stretched the quad. Good. Knee bend, board touches the left, slide your hand down till the knee, lift the knee up past the hand till you can feel the ankle or the shin, and just pull that leg back. And again, if you're struggling with this, you can still hold on to the shin, and then slowly over time, you'll get more supple. And that'll be a great sign of success and improvement too. Push the board to the right, put your left hand on your thigh, push it down till you feel your knee. Now lift your knee above your hand, grab hold of the shin, keep that balance, and just stretch that leg back. There you go. And again, that pole will give you the stability for the stretch. Good, drop the leg, shake it out. Last thing today, walk those hands down the pole, back stays straight, butt sticking out just a little bit, and just drop until you feel a stretch down the back of your legs. There you go. Good, and stand back up again. Shake the legs out. We're going to do it one more time. Last exercise, slide your hands down the poles. Legs, put them just a little bit closer together this time. Down the center, butts out, back begins to drop, and then drop your head. Feel that stretch in the lower back and in the hamstrings. God, it feels so good. Good, come and walk your hands back up. And that's the end of today's workout. Another 45-minute workout. Well, probably 40 minutes of workout because I know I talk at the beginning. But I want to say great job. So, think about your, whoa, I'm looking at these messages. Janelle, it was lovely seeing you. Sorry you had to leave for a meeting. Totally understand. Life goes on, which is great. But Julie, you're without your board today and tomorrow. That's the look I'm giving you. I hope you're doing great. You have a beautiful week and weekend. These are the messages that are sent through. And Julie, I hope you get back on that board as well. You've been doing fantastic, I know. Adonai, is that the right way to say it? Adonai? Jovel, thanks for coming in and watching. Really wish you the best day. There's Victor. Hey, Victor, how you doing? I know you and I are going to connect more regarding the things, but I hope you're doing great, my friend, and look forward to hopefully being able to help you get your balance and stability back again as well. Everybody's important to us. Janice, you tried joining us this morning from, I think, is that Alaska or Arkansas? It only been watched through the app. Safari said the address was invalid. If you reach out on Facebook to 60 Up, I know Kim will try and help you as well. She's fantastic and spends a lot of time making sure that people can jump in and watch these. So Janice, please reach out to Kim. You can do that messaging on our 60 Up Facebook Messenger, and we'll do the best to get you on. But thanks so much, Janice, for being here today and coming and joining, because we're here, like I said, we want to help everybody. So Janelle, I know you left. Diana, hope you enjoyed the workout today. I don't know if I saw Kirk here today. Kirk wasn't here today. Where were you, Kirk? And then some of the other very special people as well. So wishing you the best day. Make the most of it. Again, give yourself love. Love the brain, love your heart. Send the message, say it out loud. I love my brain, I love my heart. Watch it strengthen, because when you give something love, it gets stronger. Have a beautiful day. Thanks so much for being here with me. And I'll see you tomorrow. Advanced workout, longer bands. Bring those longer bands and be ready for another great workout. Thanks so much for being a part of us. Bye-bye. Oh, so I knocked the camera again. Bye-bye.